Badass goes on another tirade. Now, there's like tons of things I don't agree with this guy on. Every once in a while, he says something I agree with. And I will say this much, though. He's entertaining as hell. Fall in love with healing yourself. CBD. Healthy. BBN Jack Frost. What's up, party people? Alright, so yeah. So apparently, Boosie Badass, Lil Boosie. I got a question. Are we calling him Lil Boosie or Boosie Badass? I'm just curious. Anyway, so Boosie, Lil Boosie Badass, he has a statement to make to the peoples about what he believes is happening in the hip-hop community. And basically what he's saying is, I'm about to play his clip so y'all can hear him say it for himself, and then I'm gonna come back with my commentary. But basically what he's saying is that homosexuality is being forced on our children through the artists who have no choice but to promote the agenda. Now, I'm gonna let you hear what he has to say, and then I'm gonna come back with my commentaries over his.
It's sad how y'all trying to force this gay stuff on the world, bro. It's sad, bro. How y'all trying to ban artists. Y'all sad, bro. It's sad, bro. You know, in 10 years, it ain't gonna be normal for a kid to be straight. You know, it's sad, bro. Y'all trying to force it on these kids, bro. You know, you pushing it on the artists. Push it on all the biggest artists. You know why? Because the kids love those artists. You're attacking these kids. The kids love these artists. So we're going to make all them promote this shit. We're going to make all them promote it. And who going to follow? The kids. It's sad, bro. It's sad, bro. God doing backflips and his backflips right now.
Alright, so y'all just heard Boosie. I want to make one thing clear first before we get all the way into this conversation. I want something to be I want to be transparent as possible with a specific thing, because we're not here to attack anybody or to hurt anybody. So I just want to be clear on something. One of the things Boosie is saying is that he's talking about the agenda thing. So before we get all the way into this discussion, I just want to say something about agendas, because we just need to come to a consensus about what we're going to agree about agendas specifically. And what I am going to say is that people are often pushing agendas. There are a ton of agendas in America. There's a ton of people. There's so many different walks of life of people that have agendas that they're currently trying to get, that they're pushing. So the fact that somebody has agenda specifically, that doesn't necessarily mean that they're trying to do something bad. I just want to say this, because nowadays when we hear agenda, we always think some negative. That's one thing I want to say. Agenda is anything. A ton of people have agendas. That's one. Two, often, and this is the sad part, often, and this doesn't have to do with agenda, this has to do with just the whole, sometimes people being seen as toxic masculinity, or individual being seen as, or what people are calling homophobic. I just want to be clear on a couple of things real quick. I am straight. I get it. A lot of people don't think I'm straight. I have no idea why. I really don't. But I'm straight, and I'm gonna tell you something. I've had misunderstandings with individuals that have been like on the periphery of conversations, because I've had situations where men that are, gay or whatever the case is, have gotten confused or came over and tried to get me involved in things that I'm not a party to. And I'm going to tell you, I just want to say something. I'm going to be clear on this. Sometimes you could just say, nah, that's not my thing. And then those people, go about their business, or you be like, I'm not interested, or you be like, nah, I'm into women, man. It's okay. It's cool though. I get you. You know what I'm saying? And then you could just go on about your life. You understand what I'm saying? But there are times that when you get a press like that or approach like that, and you say, look, I'm straight, that the individual then becomes violent. And then you in turn get upset, and it seems like you are, being homophobic or being hateful towards the individual. I just want to explain that happens, and it's not the person's fault. I shouldn't have to have sex with a man if I don't want to. I shouldn't have to. A woman shouldn't have to have sex with a woman if she don't want to. A man shouldn't have to have sex with a woman if he doesn't want to. And a woman shouldn't have to have sex with a man if they don't want to. No body should be forced to have sex with anyone. Alright? This is just not, that's just what I believe. I'm not on that side of that line. What Boosie is saying is, just so we can be clear, is Boosie is saying that there's an agenda to blur the lines on sexuality so that children can be more open to being part of the LGBTQ community. And I want to state something else, just so we can be clear. And I'm going to get up out of here because this is I'm a heterosexual man that enjoys heterosexual people and things. But I also have friends that are part of the LGBTQ community, and they kick ass also. So that's all I'm trying to say. I just want to make it be clear that I don't think that there's an agenda to turn kids gay. I think what the actual agenda is what we have to understand and remember is a lot of these adults, they felt a certain way when they were children. And now they're adults and they still feel that way. And they feel like they were being oppressed when they were children. So a lot of times it looks to us, because we're heterosexual, like they're pushing an agenda to turn our children gay, when in reality that looks like that to us because we're straight. But to the people who are a part of the LGBTQ community, what to them, they feel like they're trying to help children who might be part of who might be gay themselves, feel free to talk about it and discuss it. And that's what I think that they're trying to do more than anything else. I could be wrong. What the hell do I know? But that's the way in which I personally digest that particular thing. I don't think kids should be opened up to any type of sexuality, just so we could be clear. Anything more than seeing the father and the mother be affectionate towards each other, I think anything more than that is too much. I think that there should be households where whoever the parents are should be affectionate towards each other. But anything other than that, I think that we're just over sexualizing children in general. I don't think the problem is the gay agenda or whatever the case is. I think the problem is just that we shouldn't even be having these sexual conversations with children in the first place. Like there's so many, like I don't understand when it was so important. The sex thing got so important with children. I don't even know when it got so important. Anyway, so leave it down below. I want to know what you guys think about this. Leave some comments. I want to basically get a gauge of what y'all think about this conversation is that we're having in general. But yeah, I think I don't particularly think that they're trying to turn kids gay. I think it's just that there's a lot of people who were gay who had these feelings at a very young age. And they're just trying to help the ones that come after them that might have these feelings also. I'm not saying that they're doing it the way that I agree with. I'm just saying I believe that that's what the intentions are. With that being said, like, comment, subscribes. Join the notification gang. Hashtag Bronx Bombers. Let's get it. I love y'all. Take care of each other. Hug the kids for me. I haven't forgotten about you. And that's all I get on this one. I'm out. From the concrete jungle to that nightclub where you took off all of your clothes because it got too hot in there. Gorilla Edibles. Eat ya high.